Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Thank you for those who have subscribed. Thanks to those who have continually and consistently comment and like the videos. I do appreciate your support. I don't monetize my channel. I bring these messages forward for what I hope is to be the highest and greatest good, and I just hope that they help. So when I see people commenting or liking the videos, then I know in some way they're in some small way adding to the positive energy and hopefully helping those who view them or maybe need to hear them. So I'm going to get started. I have some different decks out since the zodiac readings. I haven't done a lot of videos since the zodiac readings. I have been doing a lot of personal readings, and I did have an extremely busy schedule for a few weeks. So now that things have settled, and I honestly took today to just breathe, meditate, and kind of calm my body, because I don't sleep during the full moons, and this full moon in Libra, I haven't slept for a couple nights. And so anyway, took a day just to have a peaceful day and recalibrate my energy, because it was really kind of off the charts there with all the activity and events that I've had going on. So we're going to do a reading. I do have a new deck called the Lover's Oracle. A little hard to shuffle, but they do have some really good messages. So I'll tell you the decks that I'm going to use as I pull them, but I do want to say that when I came to sit down for this reading, this card was on the floor, and I don't remember dropping it, and it's called Answering the Call. The Time is Now. So it feels like after this full moon energy, it's like, look how she's like opening, she threw open the door and off she's running. It's like, okay, now is the time. Whatever it was you were waiting for or kind of expecting, now is the time. It's either coming to you, because you can see the stag that's right outside the door. That could be divine masculine energy, this being divine feminine energy, but she throws open the door and there is the divine masculine energy right outside waiting for her, there to meet her. So if that resonates with you, so I'm going to leave that card out, and I'm going to pull a card from the Rumi Oracle. Let's see what energies we're dealing with. This is Monday, the 18th of April. So after the full moon in Libra, which happened April 16th. Okay, we have a couple. The Angel, Razbar, and the Hand of Fatima. 27 and 43. So I'll just take a quick look at what these Tell me the truth, I asked love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, love said. I am the reoccurring joy of living. Divine contribution is offered to those who wish to contribute to the world. The Great Beloved sees what is in your heart, what it is you wish to offer, and is saying yes. So you are being empowered to serve, to assist, to offer a genuine spiritual contribution to this planet, to become a sacred hand at work for the will of heaven. Such is the capacity bestowed upon the soul that is wise and filled with love and therefore desiring to serve. So then, do not doubt yourself, beloved. You have been blessed with this by the Master to find the precious jewel of your own soul and claim it. Cast aside your doubts then. So that is the Angel, Razbar. And now let's look at the Hand of Fatima. So this is basically connecting with your gifts, your divine gifts, and using them in a form of service. I can never leave you, not for a moment, not for an hour. You are everything, in everything I do. You are my everything. My drink is your sweetness, I move to your command. I am surrendered prey in your hands, and you are my consuming lion. Your soul and my soul are truly one soul. I swear to our one soul, I long no one but you. I long for no one but you. In the garden of your grace, I am only a germinating sprout. The crown of my blooming is the desire to be in your arms. It's very twin flame energy. You are giving birth to more spirit than you have ever held before. During such times, a divine midwife can be helpful and supportive. This is a Fatima, radiant daughter of the great beloved, who reaches from the skies, who reaches from within your body, from deep within the earth, and brings you the gift of protection, grace, and love. You are safe. You are held, and you are bound within her warmth. She has received your prayers, and she honors your devotion to life, to love, and to growth. This oracle brings guidance that what is being born in your life right now, in your own consciousness, is a seed, perhaps of a new way of being, a new idea, a belief system, a philosophy, or sense of self. It is going to come to maturity under the loving protection of the Divine Mother. So if you have a spiritual gift that you are really working on, or that you have just discovered, this is your gift to use in service to the world. And you are being blessed with that gift, and you are being blessed with the warmth and love as you share that gift with yourself and others. Okay, let's pull some. Actually, they said this is messages from the guides. Let's find out what else. I don't usually pull this many oracle cards. Know your truth. Your truth might be your gift. See if those come back out. Know your truth. Standing in your truth and authenticity is really, really important right now. Being honest, transparent, and authentic is the only way forward. We can't ever go back to lower vibration energies that promote, not being authentic. Death is an illusion. And understand your body. Okay, so those are three very different energies. Know your truth, death is an illusion, and understand your body. So the first thing I want to say is stand in your truth, no matter what. And it feels as though that there are some on the planet right now that are trying to stand in their truth in opposition to death. And that your body has limits, and listen to your body. When you are tired, rest. When you are hungry and you need nourishment, nourish your body with the right substances to provide nourishment to the cells and your overall well-being. But it feels like that some people are trying to really step into their spiritual power, and that there are some situations on the planet right now where they may be challenged and even threatened with death on that. So keep in mind that if you are free to practice your spiritual gifts, that is a blessing in itself. Okay, so I'm going to pull some cards on each one of these, maybe give us some more information. I'm going to use the Illuminated Tarot. This is an interesting deck. So I'm going to pull on Know Your Truth. The overall message here is the time is now to answer the call. You are being asked to contribute to the greater good of humanity in this ascension process. If you're a light worker, that is your role here. That is why you incarnated here. So now you're being asked to answer the call. It might be that you need to combine energies with a divine counterpart in order to really intensify your energies, to clarify them, or to practice your spiritual gifts. It might be in tandem with a counterpart. But also, when you do this, you are protected. So keep that in mind. So here we have the 10 of Diamonds. This deck is very different. Okay, so this is the choice of security over risk. This is the choice, making the choice of security over risk. And that feels like it goes right there. So let's pull, this is the Wild Unknown Tarot. I'm going to pull a couple of cards on that. So this is death is an illusion. Death is a transformation, really. There is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely that energy. You are, number one, being ignited in your spiritual gifts. And then this is the Six of Wands, which is kind of that success and celebration. But you are now in the spotlight, and you may be in a position where you are defending yourself, where you are having to stand your ground, to stand up for yourself. The card is going to come out. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. And this is, I read the Six of Pentacles as balancing energy, where you are creating an equilibrium of energy. And then we have the King of Wands. Protect your energy. Protect your gifts. Protect your energy. As you are bringing forth your spiritual gifts, you may be in a position where you're going to have to choose security, or it may be risk versus security, but it feels like you need to get into that flow and of equilibrium, of balanced energy. And you've been ignited. I mean, it's almost like here the lightning struck and now you're on fire. Because this wand is not lit, but in this one it is. But you have to protect your energy. Be careful of how you demonstrate your gifts. Let's see if I can. There we go. Be careful how you demonstrate your gifts. As you are answering the call, just be aware that not everybody is going to accept your gifts. Some people still object to spirituality. So be careful and stay in your balanced energy, and then make sure you're watching out for yourself. Make sure that it's safe to take action or to explore your gifts and people who are going to support you. And that's all I'm going to say. Okay, now I'm pulling on Know Your Truth. This is the Queen of Clubs. That is confidence and strength. This is like the Strength card. Confidence and strength. You find confidence and strength in your truth. So let's pull on that confidence and strength, knowing your truth. This is knowing your spiritual truth. And I've just heard that if you have kind of discovered that you are a twin in this twin flame journey, that's very important and very purposeful. So you need to understand that truth, and then nobody can tell you whether you're a twin or not. You have to know that. If that is your truth, you have to know that for yourself. Nobody can confirm or deny it. That is your truth, and you will feel the resonance of that truth. Here we have the Daughter of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is this opportunity to really start this spiritual practice. It feels like a spiritual business that you are going to start to use your gifts for your greater good and service for others. This is something that you're going to build. It will require patience, because if you see this, here's the stag inside, right outside the door, but here we have this little doe. She still has spots, so still immature, not really ready to reveal openly everything just yet. But it is taking strength and courage to, you might be maybe using this as a source of income, and it might be, you're leaving behind a career that no longer resonates with you. But this is definitely bringing this new opportunity. There is an opportunity coming for you to be able to use this, and you may create it, or it may just kind of fall in your lap. But you need to be really dedicated to your truth in order to start to bring this opportunity into fruition for both financial reward as well as a way that you can be of service. Okay, so now we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Spades. This is called focus and clarity. Focus and clarity. And see, you have almost this third eye here. Focus and clarity. So that is definitely something you need to be focused on, keeping tabs on what's going on with your body. How much can you take as you change over into a different source of income? How much work are you going to be able to put into it without exhausting yourself? Being of service does not mean sacrificing your well-being. So keep tabs on what's going on in your body. All right, let's pull a few cards on that. Okay, so here we have the Six of Cups. Definitely at a higher frequency. This is like a soulmate card, so this could be that twin flame energy. Somebody that you are very deeply connected to. Deeply and vibrantly connected to. And this may be resonating in your physical sense. You may be having a Kundalini awakening. You may be being sent signals through your body, messages through your body. You may have ear ringing, heart palpitations. You know, if your body is acting differently than you feel and you don't feel comfortable, please get it checked out. But there are ascension symptoms. And if you are ascending into, and you connect with this soulmate, it is going to have a physical response in your body. So what about this clarity and focus? There is the Nine of Wands. This may be a bit of a long journey. Might be a little bit of a time before there'll be a lot of steps that you need to take in order to bring this into fruition. But it really feels like that you're going to be connecting with a twin energy. And I want to say soulmate, but they're different energies. Please know from my perspective, twin flame and soulmates are very different energies. And then we have the Page of Cups. So we have a page here and a page here. This feels like that this is kind of a new opportunity for you and your counterpart to emotionally bond as you focus and you gain clarity about each other. And now I can see why there's a little bit of physical physical responses going on in the body. All right, let's take the Lover's Oracle and see what messages come through. This is a very different oracle deck, so let's see what you may need to know about this connection with this divine counterpart. Because this is the time is now. I mean, this is something that is happening. This opportunity is being presented with you, and that's why you're being advised to know your truth. And it may be a risky venture. But we definitely have 2 6s here. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So that's a message from your counterpart. And we were all talking about that when we read the poem about being one soul. That might be what ignites you here. Maybe it is something that you feel very passionate about because of the kind of the connection you have. Let's see if there's something else. And I just want to show you the picture of that. Looks like a pentacle here. What I heard is radiant with love. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So for somebody who has an affinity for the ocean, that might be something that resonates with you. Okay. I'm not going to take all those, so we'll pull something. But let's go back to that original oracle called Answering the Call. I mean, that I didn't even shuffle for that. That was laying on the floor as I came to do this reading. And that is a significant importance because it certainly wasn't something that I pulled. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Okay, so it feels like you are answering the call and you need to go with the flow. Even though it may be hard, you'll want to choose that security. Oh, and this one turned over too. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So if this is something that you've been longing to do or you've been inspired to do and you've been ignited now and you want to move forward with this, the time is now to answer this call. It is important for your work and the contributions of the greater good. Let's see. I'm going to pull a couple of the light seers just to see if there's anything else. So we have courage and strength and freedom and clarity and focus. I mean, new opportunities, a soulmate here to assist you. Maybe twin flame. Knowing your truth and answering the call is going to take courage and strength and focus and clarity. And it will be a risk. But there's freedom in it. There's nothing stopping you because you are divinely supported. Sorry, my stomach's growling. Let's see. Let's pull one on life as a series of shifting cycles. Go with the flow. If you meet a lot of resistance in one area, maybe back off and try a different method or a different strategy. Always happy when I see the Seven of Swords in reverse. And here's, I just said, if you didn't see the illustration on this card. So here is the Page of Swords. Somebody's learning, coming up with some ideas in order to implement this new idea, this new strategy, this new ambition. And there is a bit of a risk. I mean, you can see that little stick is very thin, but she's walking across it anyway because she knows she's protected. Seven of Swords. This is, that's malicious intent, and it could be deception, but you're not. You are being very clear, and you have clarity and you have focus. I mean, she's very focused. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And that's very similar to what this card is saying. And this is the back of that card. That's definitely Empress energy right there. The path is clear, but go with the flow. It's almost like energetically, this is the time. And it feels like through this endeavor, you will find your freedom. It's almost like you're breaking with some tradition. Maybe breaking a belief system that you've inherited or been indoctrinated with. And the people around you may not really agree with your choices. There's the Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands. There we go. Here's that courage and strength. It's like being authentic. This could also be with the Four of Wands here, the 1111. This could be an indicator of twin flame, but this is definitely free-spirited, becoming your authentic self and having the courage to do that. And here we have the Three of Wands. Again, all the wands in this deck are ignited. So this is your passion. This is absolutely something you're passionate about, and you are ready. I mean, she's got her surfboard. She's ready to go into the ocean, into that deep love, and find this I want to say it feels like it's going toward union, because it feels like the counterparts will be working together for this. Eight of Cups. She's walking toward something, toward the light, toward the sun, to find what best serves her. So this, whoever this reading is for, remember, take it as it resonates. It's a general read. If you need a personal reading, please connect with me in the email in the description. But you're having to walk away from something, and this may disrupt your balance for a little bit, but you'll reestablish your equilibrium. But you're walking towards something that is an energetic flow. So go with that flow. Follow the flow. Because the cycle has definitely shifted. Let's pull one of these cards. Since I didn't pull something from the deck, it just happened to be already out, and I built the reading on that. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know? This is the Sacred Traveler. Is there any more information my viewer needs to know, Spirit? Because this is going to be a courageous decision. This is a bold move. This is a bold move. Now, please use your own discernment. But if this resonates for you, you know, it might inspire you. But remember to use your own discernment. You don't make life decisions based on a tarot reading. It just gives you supporting information to help you understand the energies that you're dealing with. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So, in the beginning, look how they almost complete each other. This is something that you are definitely, you have a gift that you have been blessed with. And this is definitely, the time is now to begin to explore that gift, to use it in service, as well as possibly a way of supporting yourself. But you need to know your truth. You'll need strength and courage. You'll need focus and clarity. And you definitely need to be standing in your truth. But the time is now. The blessings are showering your life. That it will be the outcome here. Okay, I'll leave it there. Namaste.